Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning. Thank you for attending the session or joining me for a cup of coffee. Yep. So let's indulge into our Americano. I prefer hot. And here it is, getting ready for your session today. So thank you for waiting. So I believe we can start. Um, So this is how we celebrate and ushering in our new year, because this is the time that I feel that most of our faculty members are quite, because you're not actually lecturing anymore. We are in the final examination week, so just 1 hour coming from that to learn something on decluttering. Aren't we all doing this at home? uh, in the office, maybe, but certainly you may also want to know why decluttering is actually the central topic for today. This is more on the infographics. Simply to say that eventually, if you can look into the screen now, even the poster does leave a lasting impression. So this has been designed by Sahabat Siti Nur Ain for the webinar. We understand that we want the message to come clear, and we try to design it in a way specifically to hit the right point on the message that needs to be delivered. So when we look into this, there must be a logo, there must be, this one is on the professionalism. Yep. And there's also the live webinar indication, okay, so that we don't forget. And here is the title. Be mindful of the font as well. Sometimes we need to consider it is okay for now. Then the font size does matter, and what you are required to see or required to have to look at. So the gist is given in a very simple text, and who's going to do the webinar, where she comes from, where is it going to be live, when, and also some little information about how to reach the organizer. So this is very much compact kind of poster, but this is a good example, I can say. When we look into designing posters, we want to avoid clutters, because sometimes we have enough things in our mind, and that alone that we want to have something to read, especially people search, I think mid 40s. Okay, what do I say that? Often that we don't want things to be very cluttered or very messy, or there's so many things happening there and here. So this is very, very important that the message is sent to you directly, saying that decluttering infographics or any visual images must be given some thoughts and consideration. So why does it matter? So you're here with me now. So I'm going to go and give you a walkthrough on some specific examples on how things are like. And this one comes from experience again, because over the years, we have limited tools when it comes to designing infographics or maybe slides. I think all of us actually believe in having slides. If you were to check your slides now, how many of you honestly are still using the old slides coming from the last 20 years? Any one of you? Just show me a hand. Oh, okay. We have someone here, Dr. Zafri, from the last 20 years. Oh dear. Okay, let's try to have a makeup. Thank you for being very honest. Um, okay, any more? Coming from the textbook, original textbook. You might be wondering how it looks like. I think I have samples, but I don't want to show. Very, very bluish slide. Okay, that one must be Pearson. Wiley, maybe. If it were to be Oxford, I'm not very sure how the slides looks like, but it comes with the textbook. So the slides are pretty much boring, and they're all words and they're all images. Trust me, you need to add something to it to bring life. Okay, so you don't actually say that in the class, I have these slides coming from this professor from the textbook, and I'm adopting it for the whole semester, or maybe for the next 20 years. So I'll okay, try. Tomorrow is New Year, so let's try to have a new mindset. I need to declutter. Not only the office, not only at home, but also our infographics. So let's try to see this. Okay, let's start. Hmm. Ha. Visual latte. Okay, because I like to combine everything. That is cluttering. Which infographic communicates better? Okay, so coming from here, have it with me. Never mind. This is generated by AI. Leave it like that. What is so important here is to see and check which one seems to be attractive to you. Okay, so I'm going to have a reference here as hmm, okay. Oh, now I realize I am the center of academic advancement, not as myself. It's okay. Right. This is oops, where is my mouse? Mouse is dead. There. Left hand side, right hand side. So all together now, raise your hand or maybe react. Okay. When I say A, is this better? React, not raise your hand. React. Use the button react. Something like this. You love it? Put it this way. Left hand side. Is this better to you? More appealing to you? Okay, Dr. Yuzaini, Dr. Diana. Okay, Dr. Misham. Okay, you love this side. Okay, cool. Right. How many of you loves the one on the right hand side? Show of hand. Oh, you like it. Dr. Zafri loves the right hand side. Anyone else? Just checking whether you're here with me. If you don't bring coffee, it's okay. But at least you are here with me. Okay, right. So I can see most of you are inclined towards on the left-hand side, although it's just a small population. Um, but all of us may want to try something new. I understand that totally because the tools we have, they are kind of accommodating and it can help us a lot, especially when it comes to AI tools like Napkin or maybe Notebook LM. So those maybe Google Gemini, those are very much extensive. Perhaps we can try with our co-pilot as well. They can generate image as well. Yeah. All right. Maybe. Okay, if we do have some time, let's look into it. Okay. So let's look into the next one. Ah, never mind that. Oh, yeah, I should go through that. Sorry. There's something down there. On the left-hand side, there's one example. It's dense text. You cannot see. Competing colors, meaning to say, oh, this is wow. Okay. How do you say that? This is black and that is lighter blue, multiple fonts, crowded layout. Okay. Some of you loves this. These are old timers kind of favorite actually. Okay. You still use that sticky note, all these wonderful colors, okay, stick into your mind. But then you love this. Maybe we might want to transition to this. Okay. Very short focus message. This is the thing. Strategic white space. Okay, not too many. That is the clutter. Three sections only. Don't limit yourself to that. And that is purposeful design. You put in icons. Okay, so that is something which is meaningful, so people can relate. So this is something that we can explore further. Yeah. All right. So how about looking into the next one? So why does infographic clutter happens? I'm going to go spot the mistake later. Okay, because I already opened up something here for you. Text overload. So this is very much disturbing. The word is disturbing because the text can be so much of like a full sentence. Wow. And when we don't have time, then we tend to skip some of the important information. So this is vital for us to spot the keywords maybe, then that's going to be posted on the infographics. Font and contrast chaos. Too many typefaces. Oh, this is font Cambria. Suddenly this is Jester. Or Jester was one time ago. What else? Calibri. Okay. And name all the fonts that you have. Then you have used too much different fonts. That is also a disaster. Poor color contrast, meaning to say, I'm not educating you on how to see the color wheel. Yeah, those were times ago when you had to see three main colors, red, yellow, blue, and now we have RGB. Okay, so this will be the standard block, but then they should go together. And some of us, when we want to design our graphics or information in the visual itself, we want to go with some color codes. So for example, if it were to be like Uni 10 color, then you're going to be inclined towards using red, blue, soft silver tone. So that is also something to check, right? The more is better mindset. Sometimes you're so afraid that everything might be missed. That is one thing. And you cannot compress 20 slides lecture notes into just one simple infographic. You call it simple, but it's actually so much of information, and you're going to overwhelm your readers. And you're going to be overwhelming your students as well because there's so many things to take in one time. So this is believing that you think that more elements, more graphics are going to be useful, and this will make it more engaging. Oh dear, you are actually letting go of your learners slowly, gradually, and surely. That is one thing. So when it comes to that, what happens in the learner's brain? So let's talk about this. This is something else. Okay. So when we say that I'm ready to learn and I'm now watching just a slide like this. Okay, what do we see? How we want to make it nicer. This one is just very simple, not infographic, but it's just a slide. The load, the content, the difficulty level. So those are going to add into your visual impact. Extraneous load, that means a mental effort caused by poor design or the choices. So we have to reduce a bit. German load, not German, yeah, German load, a productive mental effort that builds understanding and schema formation. So this is a good design that frees up cognitive resources for the meaningful processing. So there are three basically on the framework. So which one will be good for which? Okay, so from here, people learn better from words and pictures from the words alone. We are so trained like this, but again, it's going to wander into some imagination, visualization, vividly looking into something which interprets differently. So we hope that they have to be on the same page at least. Imagine a ball full of stripes. I guarantee that you have a lot of imaginations going on down there, right? Until you combine with the image that everyone will see together. All right, so let's look into this. Let's do this today. So can you spot the problem? Okay, have some time to click on this. Not click. How do you do this? Scan the QR code and you'll be directed to here. So I'm going to go through with you this simple example. All right? Can you do that now? I'll give you some time. Oh, maybe I can take this. Take this. Oh, I cannot. Hold on. I'll put in the chat. Chat. Yep. Oh, there's a comment there. Better guna A or B cut pick. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I missed that Dr. Use. It was somewhere down there a bit. Yep. Thank you. Thank you for the comment. Yep. So I already put in the Padlet link. So if you can spot the problem with me, so this is something that we can go together on. Right? Okay. So let's sip some coffee while waiting. Okay, if you're there, let's look into artifact 1. Haha. Imagine. Is this nice? This is generated by Notebook LM. Free version. Okay. So do you like this? Give me a show of hand. Raise your hand only. You like this? Do you understand this? Zafri looks into this. Okay, Dr. Yus loves this. I mean, does it give you a good impression? Is it clean? Is it direct? Is it um, meaningful? Something that you can relate? Ah, so this is
Yes.
just, yes.
Mm.
Okay. Yes, yes, thank you, doctor. Power up your career, find your energy education pathway. So I did this for a small project that we are working on, micro credentials, energy literacy. What does it do? I mean, it's very, very simple. Okay. All right. But don't understand yet. It's okay. It's okay. Um, the first impression does matter because is it attractive enough? The colors are very colorful. Is it a shutdown? That is very, very important because if it's shutting down, that means you are going away and then you are not going to be interested. Mm. So it means that the energy education pathway gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only 6 limited, but just nice in terms of the graphic. Okay, so if you like this, you are free to put in a like, something like that. Yep. Okay, so let's go into the next one. How about this? Do you like this? Dr. Yus, you can lower down your hand. Dr. Yus. Oh, okay, okay, okay. You're still liking it. Okay, I get it. All right. Ah, notice that. What's wrong with this image? Can you tell me? Haha. Tell me. Unmute yourself. You're free to say something. Why is this? What's wrong with this image? Spot the difference. Okay, thank you, Dr. Yus. How about the rest? Dr. To, Miss Ruby, what do you think? You like this? But there's something missing. It's very glaring.
Header dia.
Yeah?
Tak
Title?
nampak Because
Title
designing the
tak
course,
ada. There's
learning
no
experience
title.
is the header.
Yeah. Actually, I missed the title. The title has not been generated. Notebook LM still. This is nice. Some spelling mistake. Okay, of course, you need to go through again, yeah? And then build this one. Looks very colorful. Maybe it is nice to some people, but how about the older generation? I'm old. Do you like this? Does it give you headache? Dr. Yus? Who's with me? Above 45 lah. Anyone? Dr. Zarina? What do you think? Is this okay? You can still take it? Berbelit
I
macam akak.
I yeah, I think it's okay. I
Still okay to you?
yeah, it's okay.
Okay, cool. So that means we are adapting, right? Zafri, you're adapting too, right, Dr. Zafri?
No, I think I prefer, this is like two different messages. I prefer if it's like two different slides kot. Designing the core learning experience dengan building essential support system ni
Okay,
maybe
I
dua
got
slide
you.
berbeza.
Mm-mm. What I'm trying to say here, you are right, Dr. Zafri. We should prefer if the orange one and this rooted one to be separated, yeah? That will be better.
Tu personal preference tak tahu, tak
No,
pandai.
no. We are very free to talk about decluttering. I love my office with so many things, but I'm not sure about the image. This one is okay, but this will what we say as impairing, not really impairing, disturbing or maybe irritating to some of us because too much information at one time. So if you can see, you have already separated this orange one with the green one. So ideally, that is a hint saying that we can split them. Okay. If you like this, you can always check. You can put here. You don't like it, you can laugh. Okay, up to you. So you can just put it here. Thank you. Now, let's look into what we have here. This is from my course on energy literacy coming out soon. A very simple one. I thought is very simple. I'm not sure about you. Do you think that it is okay? So this is course map. There are only 2 modules with 4 topics each. What do you think? Is there any point of concern? Mr. Rahmat says here, I think the images graphics are unnecessary. Okay.
This one refers to the previous, referring to the previous
Coming.
diagram.
Coming. Yeah. This one, this so much of bebelit of the akar, everything may be unnecessary. Okay. Our conversation today, our chat session is very light, and then we can say that it is subjective. Okay, because it has a different audience, it has a different age. Be mindful that most of us maybe are Gen X or Gen Y. We are now teaching Gen Z. They might love this, but we need to adapt and we need to understand. If we explore into micro credentials, for example, our learners are going to be a blend of from the school leavers to working adults and maybe lifelong learners, senior citizen. Okay, and they have to be computer literate, and then they are seeing this and then oh dear. All right, so even some small text will be an indication that they might be driven away. Okay, coming from here. Okay, so thank you, Rahmat. This one, we were at artifact 3. What do you think about it? Is this okay? Is the font size okay? But of course, you need to engage them as well. Maybe limit the number of icons, or maybe what do we call this, vector image, right? Okay, but it does deliver something. It must be related. That's one thing for sure. If it to be renewable energy, blah blah blah, the solar panel here, I think it's much related to energy literacy. So what do you think about this? Is this okay? Sometimes you just need to greet your students or your learners with something. Open up.
Personally macam tak okay, tapi it does the job kot. Dia macam it shouts at you, and kalau sekali pandang, yes, I know I'm looking at the course map. Tapi design dia
Meaning,
not visually appealing to me lah, to me.
of course, okay. Maybe you have some different taste. How do you see it? I mean, in terms of the message, does it get through?
Yes, but
Very simple.
yeah,
I mean,
more
we're
for
talking
like the
about
font
clutters,
size
right?
kot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the font
Ah,
color,
yeah, the
font
font color,
size.
yes.
Uh,
I cannot run away from that. Okay, I'll
uh,
just have it a
tap-
tweak.
tapi
Not
dia
very,
dia tak skema lah, so macam okay juga, tak tahu.
but it's okay. Meaning to say, we can always get some feedback, and then we can look into a stronger, or maybe this is light color actually, so not very inviting. Must it be green? Not necessarily. It can be black font, black colored font, but again, we go with the palette. Sometimes it's a template that has already been given, and then we can adjust a bit. Thank you, Zafri. Thank you, Dr. Zafri. How about the rest? You okay? If you like it, you put it here. Let's go further. This one. Just an image created by Gemini. Do you like it? Is it simple? Is it easy to understand? Is there any, so many, what do you call it, disturbing images or icons whatsoever? Is it very simple? After all, simple is the nicest way to do things, yeah. This is a pledge, actually. Do you think this is simple enough? The choice of font?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, I've got that from Mr. Ahmad. Very simple. Actually, again, I need to tie back to our topic today. This is decluttering. So meaning to say message delivered, check. Too much images deteriorating the main message that it is implying that you don't get the message. It's not through. Okay, so that is worth anchoring back, yeah? While you are checking on this. Let's look into this. Haha. Do you like it? I'm laughing at myself because this is something that goes out for the first rendition. Navigating the global energy transition. You can guess that. One thing for sure, Notebook LM is an AI tool that does research for you. Okay, it's a bit different from Perplexity because that one is even deeper research, but no image. This one, read and read and read, gather the article, put it on one side or one column, and then based on the collected articles or sources, it will be available for you to create slides, to create infographics, to create things. Maybe we can go there, right? Yeah, why not? We have time. Notebook LM. Ching. I'm still on the free version. This is how they do it. Da, 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 da. So many, eh? Where was that? Energy. Okay. Where was that taken? This right? Coming back to this. Maybe. Can't remember. This is how it looks like. If you're unfamiliar with this, but you can try, okay, at least tomorrow, you're on leave. Use the free tool. This is the thing that I'm saying. The sources, you can ask them to get everything for you because they're doing research for you, basically. So they're going to crawl for you to get all this. Say, for example, these are on energy benefits. And then you can select all sources. This is where the problem comes in. You select all sources. There are many. This is what they summarize. And this will be helping you to do refining. But based on these sources, you are going to create infographics. Let me check. Is this the one? Based on 9 sources. Oh, sorry. That one just now is different. Okay. Based on the 9 sources, you can see, again, I'm showing you. Based on these sources, you can have infographic, you can have slide deck, you can have flashcards, quiz, everything. Mind map is not nice, eh? But a lot of people are doing videos as well. Okay, but plain video. You can always use a good tool for AI generated video. Not this one. This one is just okay, but yeah, you can always explore, experiment. So coming from there, 9 sources, this is what happens. So meaning to say, well, it looks okay, but crowded, isn't it? A little bit crowded. Okay, because I still have some things to do. Here, let's check on taking one only. Take this AWS, for example. Okay, can I check on infographic? But wait. Do this. Check. I'm not very sure. I select one source, right? I hope that it does do this. You can have concise, you can have standard or detailed. Let me check on concise. What will happen? You generate, but it takes some time. As we do this, let's look. Okay. Oh, okay. Still 9 sources. Oh, yeah. Based on one source, I managed to just reduce it down to one source. What will happen? Okay. Coming from AWS only. Just now, it was all 9. Because we're talking about decluttering, we want to sharpen our messages. All right. So coming from there, was it this one? Wait, yeah. Coming from here, this is an example coming from many sources, Notebook LM. So there's so many for you to see. One part is macro view. The other part is macro and micro. So it's simply saying that how about taking one portion here to be developed as one infographic, splitting them actually. So one is micro, that one is macro. So this is a good example. Okay, so you don't want to crowd them as so much information there. Okay, and see whether it's already been generating. Nope. Coming back soon, yeah? Has it? Nope. Keep on checking. There is a habit, sorry. Okay, look into this. Do you like this? Be honest. How about this?
No.
Dr. Diana says no. Why? Tell me
Too
why.
crowded.
Crowded, yes. Okay, I think you know what happened. But this is generated by Gemini, eh? It seems like they have the same thing. Hmm, my mouse is gone again. Yeah, so a lot of things. Can you suggest to me what will be good to modify this? In what way? I have to put it like this, yeah? Just to check, oh, key points. And then there's example. Level 4, blah, blah, blah. And then the example. So meaning to say, it's going to be not useful for the learners to check on. Though you say that it looks like a one-page slider. That's all. And you don't have to put in all the statements. You don't have to put in all the text as much as you do in your slides. It's just there. So you come to class, I think it's okay because you're going to narrow down. Okay, today we are going to look into this ladder. Level 6, zoom in. You could do that. But if you leave the learners alone, especially on a micro-credential course, the likelihood would be they just simply glance through. They don't even bother to check. So that is the danger. So you're right, Dr. Diana. Maybe we are going to not like this. Oh, okay, Dr. Yuzaini likes this. Semua info dalam satu page, betul. But how are we going to leave the learner such that they are capable to go through everything? You know that, ya? Oh, Miss Sabarina pun cakap, saya suka sebab learners kalau letak picture saja mungkin mereka akan salah faham. Betul. Okay, tapi crowdy sikit lah, Miss Sabarina. Teks tu penting for self-explanatory. Yep, you're right. But we have preference. But again, coming back to the original topic, decluttering is a must because we want to avoid our online learners, especially when they are left alone, to be able to get enough support and to be able to read from A to Z and understand them better. Okay, so let's look into this. It's already done. Let's look into it. What happened? One source. Ta-da! You can see only one source. That removes a lot of things just now. The haywire thing here, there, right? Remember? So based on that AWS, so powering a greener future, this is the link. Is this nice? I think that the central gist of the talk today will be to be able to get the right source to generate your image or your infographic. It's clean, okay? And the choice, the images, you cannot run away from there because it's generated for you. And nowadays, everything must be having icons, graphics, but this thing can be further refined if you help yourself with cleaning up this clutter. Okay, you just choose one. Just now, why is it still? There is a clutter. There's so many. You can divide them into two, yeah? Okay, all right. So any questions so far? Boleh lah, Mr. Rahmat, boleh lah. Okay, right? So don't forget your coffee. Right. Do you want to play still? Not really play. Okay, my mouse is dying before the new year. Um, This is funny. Why is it not there? Oh, okay. Oops. Okay, the ladder is done. Okay, so that means we have done with going through this. Now, I'm going to show you something on my design earlier before the AI thingy. Okay, right. So this is how it looks like. This is the early years before CAFEL. I did all the blended learning initiative. So I came up with a lot of infographics without AI. So do you like this? Do you think that this is okay for you to understand? Just that, give you example. That time, I don't understand much, but it looks okay to me. I hope the message was delivered. All right. Then I have to come up with many, many designs. So, okay, this one doesn't look nice, but it is a must. So, just, I think maybe Mr. Rahmat is going to say something or criticize that this is just an image that maybe we can say that hiasan. Okay.
Yeah,
Right?
okay, doctor. I think
Decoration.
it's okay. Yeah, it's sort of like relating to the text, right? I think it's
We need
quite
to,
okay.
or else it looks bland. It doesn't look nice. Okay. So coming from here, those were the days. Okay. Example, because you might want to come up with a lot of infographics. Okay. Talking about semester 2 coming. This was the TLC time. I did, there was one time I like to blast the whole university every Monday, Marvel Mondays. Okay, what to do, 7 principle, let me present that. Yeah. Again, I'm talking about cluttering. Is that cluttering? The sound somewhere. So there are a lot of things that you can do with this. Just simple, nice graphic, and make sure that you get your points here. Okay. Oh yes, animation. I forgot about that. Sometimes, do you remember the PowerPoint time? You have that transition. So there was one time ago, when we like to do like swish, swoosh thingy. Remember? So I believe that was not so important nowadays. But if you can have that, you can animate just to say that you want engagement to be interactive. Up to you. Okay. So that's one. Not much clutter, yeah. Because I think with the AI, I'm not blaming the AI. It's more of them giving you better output, saves time, and increase your productivity. But just make sure that you use them nicely. When I say put it nicely, means that you know what to put in, the sources, everything that should be. Okay. This one. Okay, my ICAP project. Just like that. Right? So it's so simple that I think the message got across. Just like that. You don't have to crowd them all. Oh, there's something here. Yep. Just nice. How about this one? This one is more picture that comes to the message that enhance the text. The text must be very brief. Not all, not in point form, just a statement. You can do that. How about a change maybe for the next semester? Um, okay, look into this. Yes, this is on Genially. Lucky the Genially works, Rahmat. Okay, just pictures, but it is important for the pictures for the students or the learners to check. This is how transistors look like. This is how once upon a time you're talking about the mainframe, etc. This is how it looks like. So basically, an idea, not too much. All right. So this is Genially. We are subscribed to Genially, by the way, but not to put a lot of things at one place. So that is also decluttering. Oh, Dr. Zarina, you're saying slides okay, lagu je yang migraine. That means it's very critical. Oh, you're referring to this, right? Where is it? This one, yeah? Because I thought that I'm going to put it on YouTube. So yeah, so you need the sound. I love music anyway. Okay, so good. So this one, there is an option for Dr. Zarina. Close your ears. There's also some music there, just in case you're bored. All right. So I believe we have so much being covered. All right. So need to get the mouse back. Where is it? Sorry about that. Okay. So what have we learned today? There's so many things. Yeah. Actually, from life example, how to do this. 3 design fixes for better learning. So some of you don't like music, it's okay. Just minimal, keep it to the minimal point, yeah. Contrast, make the important elements stand out. Size, color. You know, sometimes the image is so big that it's so distracting. The font is too small, so you need to adjust a bit. Alignment, create invisible grids, meaning to say, okay, some people will love to use some, we call it grid, a grid, and then you have to just have this one is an image, this is the text, or this is something on introduction, blah blah blah. So it's up to you, but then try to be as simple as you can be, minimalist basically, right? Proper alignment, bring order to chaos. Of course, sometimes it's the picture is there, the text is over there, or diagonally, stretching here and there. You need to put it or put some placement ideas. Okay, maybe you have some set of rules. When you want to first design, I'm not good at design basically, but if it looks okay, then it's okay. But too much information will kill the learners. What is meant by white space? This is interesting. Give your message a room to breathe. Sorry. Give your message room to breathe. So white space, it wouldn't be any wasted space. That means strategically to create a break. That is very important. There's one image and then there's a break. Okay, how about finding it here? Is there a break? Actually, you can always check that this is already the white space we are talking about. From this particular title, and then you put in a gap. And sometimes, how many of us actually, we forgot to leave a gap? And they are too compact. You're talking about concise. You're afraid that you're going to use, you're losing the space to put in all your text. This text is important. This statement is very important for the slide. But worry not. You can always try to check, put like a quote, if you may. So that creates interest. Okay, sometimes I believe this is a good transition to say a slide for the online learners in particular, or you put it on your LMS Moodle or Brighton, you might be thinking that they're going to use this to do what? To read, because sometimes they don't come to class, right? So there's something important that you need to see. Okay, right. So let's look into this. Chip, chip, chip. Okay, fix that mess, access your template. You can use anything. PowerPoint is still fine. Select one sample, choose something that you think that you could fit. It's okay to have a simple set of slides design. Stick to it, right? So you can go by the style. People will know that is your style. All right, apply the principles, the previous one, and keep it simple. So this one is just something for you to do. So, okay, I'm looking into the chat message. Do you have anything to ask? So I'm going to have another sip of coffee, waiting for you to put in. Where is my chat? So maybe you can open up a bit on how the sharing would be. Okay. For information, I already put in the evaluation form of today's session and also the attendance. You're going to be getting a one CPD counted for this year. Okay, so this one will come later. All right, so I still have my Lego man here. You realize that you're still in the office and tomorrow is New Year? Aren't we workaholic? Okay.
Saya kat rumah.
Yeah. What? Dr. Zafri?
Dr. Jihana. Dr. Jihana.
Yeah.
Sabarina
Yes,
kat sini.
yes, Sabrina. Yeah.
Apa ni untuk infografik tu kan, saya rasa dah for the learners, bukan kan, untuk lecturer, rasanya patut buat a short survey on dia punya learners punya behaviour tau before dia punya kelas. Sebab ada learners ni dia ada certain limitation. In terms of colouring, in terms of mungkin memang ada masalah kesihatan untuk certain
Okay. I understand.
certain
Accessibility dia.
betul. Sebab I'm talking based upon myself juga. So memang I have some limitation on the colours, the fonts and adalah beberapa benda yang dekat infografik tu yang akan bother me.
I see. Okay. Melalui what we had just now untuk Sabarina, which one yang you rasa agak mencabar? Kalau ingatlah. Yang
I
boleh
think
di-share.
yang untuk saya lah yang paling yang ada akar-akar warna oranye dengan warna hijau tadi. That one memang kalau saya akan takkan buatlah benda tu. Macam tu.
Turn off terus lah.
Turn off.
Betul lah tu. Betul. You are right. That is actually one thing for sure. Although the topic is about decluttering, but of course, in general, we have to be very mindful and we need to empathize. Our learners, they don't come that our learners, they don't really get everything. There's no one infographic that fits all. You are right. So when we design our slides, okay, we're talking about slides, especially for our students. If they have dyslexia, that is also one issue. If they have color blind tinggi, then there's also another issue. If it to be too bright, high contrast, that is also an issue. I believe this one is way beyond my expertise, but over the years, you begin to appreciate more of your learners, your students, and good. Miss Sabarina suggests that before entering your class or before entering our class, we can have a survey of that kind of information that needs to be checked or captured. This is a good practice. Thank you, Miss Sabarina. So often that we are very much drawn to ourselves, that thinking that, oh, I have so much nice infographics with the akar-akar with the roots, but not everyone can appreciate that. So this is very, very important message as well. So thank you. How about the rest? Do you have any other thoughts on infographics? Okay, so if you think that this particular chat session is just 1 hour session, does bring you a lot of benefits because we can take one topic, just a small one to discuss. It wouldn't take so much of your time. Try to include in the evaluation form, there's one, I believe there's one empty space there, open-ended feedback to suggest on what KFL should look into. So this is in the spirit of the new year, whereby we are going to take on some topics and more on pedagogy. Meaning to say micro-credentials or digital learning, they're all one thing. But in terms of improving our teaching, everyday teaching, that would be what we want to hear. So please put in all your thoughts If you want to listen to more of this, then just put it there as a record. So for information, we're going to come up with more exciting webinars as well as short courses, workshops, and many, many more. Right? So just wait there. And thank you so much for listening for today. I'll be signing off.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, everyone. Let's finish up with a coffee before it gets too cold down.
Thank you,
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year. I'll be putting the slide on the chat, yeah? So in case you need to drop in some questions, you just feel free to put in the chat. Thank you. Bye.